Okay, so we have been working on ordered pairs and coordinates in 5th and 6th grade. 6th grade I've been working with the four-quadrant coordinate plane. 5th grade with our basic coordinate plane that looks just like a coordinate grid. So I'm going to give you some coordinates, and I want you, just to review, to plot them on your graph. Ready? Okay. Everyone, I would like you to find the point 3, 5. Show it to your neighbor. Okay, 6th grade. Can you plot the point -4, 3? Whisper to somebody near you which axis that coordinate should be on. Okay, everyone can erase. That's enough. We wrapped up our review. We know how to graph coordinates on the coordinate plane. So today we're going to be using that knowledge to expand into understanding how a coordinate plane can be used as a graph or to show us information. So 5th grade you're going to stay with me, and 6th grade I would like you to work on your quick check, which is reviewing everything we did yesterday. Okay, so now I have a problem for you to look at. So, you know we've been reading about Sam Gridley. So you're going to need your graph that you have in front of you on your marker. Okay, Sam Gridley has been growing his dogtooth violets and has been measuring them each day. And this is the data that he has collected. So now we're going to plot these points on the graph that you've been given using the skills we learned yesterday. So I look at your graphs and I notice something about them. Turn and tell your partner what you notice about where the coordinates are on your graph. Vanessa, what are you noticing about your graph? Does it look like anything to you? They're going across. What do you think Vanessa means by across? Natalie? She means it's going diagonal. Anyone else notice something about the way that the dots are being placed on the graph? Delilah? They're going higher. Michael?
They're multiplying by 2.
They're multiplying by 2. Now I'm going to ask you to do something. Can you connect your dots?
How do you use coordinate graphs to solve problems? Amy can hike 2 miles in an hour. At that speed, how far would she walk in 7 hours? What is the pattern in the first column?
They decided to count by 2s on the graph, which we haven't done before. But why do you think they decided to do that on this particular graph? Delilah?
Because on the distance, it shows that you need to multiply, you need to add 2.
Okay, try and tell your partner what Delilah just said about the distance. For guided practice. Yay, I know, so fun. So, you already have a coordinate grid, so you don't need to draw yours right now. So, let's plot together the graph, and then we can see what kind of pattern this one follows. 9 and 14. Okay. What do you notice about my dots? What I'm gonna have you do now is go to your seat and you are going to work on your quick check from yesterday. And then we are going to work on our independent practice, which I've already put on the board for you. 5th grade. You're working from your textbook, page 371, 9, 10, and 11. Yes. Hey, 6th grade, your turn. Back here. And I have a problem for you. So, today you will identify the coordinates for other rational numbers and graph them on the coordinate plane. So now, on your graph, I want you to show me how you would graph a point with an x-coordinate of -3 and 1/2. Okay, 3, point with your finger where you think is nearest telling us it would go on my graph.
Between -4 and -3, then it should be like somewhere here.
Do you agree with 3?
Yes.
Okay, so that is where -3.5 would go. Okay, so you can leave your board to the side. We are going to look at our visual learning so you can look at what we are working on.
How can you describe points that have rational numbers?
Think the coordinate is pointing us for the Jefferson Memorial.
1/2 and -1 and 3/4.
1/2 and -1 and 3/4. Let me see. Here is a 1. Okay, so for guided practice today, we are just looking at using rational numbers as coordinates instead of whole numbers. So I have 4 coordinates that we are going to plot. Okay, would you like to plot? Go ahead. Okay, 3, where is it?
Since 1.5 can also be known as 1 and 1/2, then it should be here in the middle. And the second one is 2, so I go up through 2. Yay!
Does your graph match my graph?
No.
Why not?
Because ours is so much bigger.
We don't need white out. Mistakes are fine. We'll just say we don't need you. Okay, you have independent practice to complete. We have 3 problems. 16, 17, and 21. Okay. Waterfalls. I need my small group. Armando, Diana, Christopher, Jesus, and Vanessa. Bring your whiteboard graph, your whiteboard marker, and meet me at the back table. So 0 on the X, 1 on the Y. So is that the origin? Is that where you pointed for the origin? Classity class.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we are wrapping up our lesson on graphing in the coordinate plane, and we're shifting gears because we're going to make sure that we can reflect on what we learned today. So, on Google Classroom, you have been assigned an exit ticket to review today's lesson. Within that, you need to make sure that you're using all the skills we have learned to write, to explain your thinking. So, 5th and 6th grade, it's assigned to on Google Classroom, and you can get started.